Welcome back to another This Week in Warframe. This is going to be for the week of July 28th through August 4th. And we've got all the weekly resets happening. On top of that, a couple of things about Prime Resurgence and some few things that are happening this week. I'll go over as we do this. So, Bird right now, if we check him out, he's got a Crimson Archon Shard you can grab for 30,000 standing. And from this point forward, we can walk over to the Necroloid. Which, reminder, we have coming up this week, well, it's not this week, but August. August is going to start this week, and we have the Lotus Eaters and Sevagoth Prime expected to drop this month, or August, of 2024. So, the Deep Archimedia missions this week are Disruption, Alchemy, and Exterminate. So, everybody should have those as options. And if we check out what's in Prime Resurgence, there's a lot of things going on here. So you were running out of time to get yourself Harrow or Necros. If you still need one of those, super recommend you get a Necros. So do what you can to grab him. We also have Ember and Rhino Prime Dual Pack, which is available for another 87 days. So you've got a few months to get that. But then this week, in 3 days and 17 hours, we have Mesa and Limbo Prime Dual Pack is dropping. So we got a lot of things happening this week. Running out of time for Harrow Necros, and we got Limbo and Mesa coming in hot. Check over the alerts tab. We got the Tenno Live. This mall is going away. You have 17 hours, 57 minutes left to check that out. The Dog Days right here. We have 36 days and 17 hours left. Certainly recommend just doing it at least through Mission 4 to get yourself this domestic drone here. It's probably my favorite now. It's one of the cooler drones. I like it a lot. It looks really good. I like the flames that come out of it, or whatever you would call them, whatever they added to it. We also have a reminder to do your weekly Ayatan treasure hunt with Maru. We have, for Steel Path, we have defense, sabotage, excavation, capture, rescue, and void floods. As far as the invasions goes, there is a Sheev heatsink versus a Dara Vandal receiver. And the sortie today was a spy, mobile defense, and a rescue. This week's Archon hunt is against Archon Nira. And we have a Ember Shard that you guys are going to be able to go after for doing a rescue, interception, and showdown. If we check out Nightwave, we have the usual 500 enemies, 15 missions, 30 Eximuses, but we also have defeat the Aura Worm in Steel Path, that's very related, complete a defense mission reaching at least wave 20. That can be done anywhere, no difficulty. Difficulty doesn't matter, just getting to wave 20. 3 capture missions, 3 different bounties in Plains of Eidolon. Place 1 decoration in your orbiter, 150 enemies with a melee weapon, and today's daily is deploy a Spectre. You do that from your gear wheel. We have the credits, or whatever Nora has, checking her store out. She's got a bunch of aura mods this week. We're looking at Corrosive Projection, Sprint Boost, Energy Siphon, Shotgun Scavenger, Shield Disruption, Rifle Scavenger, and EMP Aura. She also has Bursting Mass for the Mutilus Quana, and Dizzying Rounds for the Bronco. As you guys can see, the amount, so you have like, it says how many I own, 23 Corrosive Projection, 29 Sprint Speed. When you are seeing the screen that I show you every week, you can see the amount that I've stocked up on, and if I have a high amount, that means they sell really easy in trade chat. So this is just easy peasy way to make platinum. If you have leftover credits for Nora, you could burn them on these aura mods, specifically the ones that have a higher count here on screen, and then you could go and make easy platinum off of those in trade chat. We also have Focused Acceleration, the Tetra, Prism Guard for Mirage, and Singularity for Nyx. And if we check out Steel Pass Circuit this week, we're looking at the Torrid Incarnon, Dual Toxis, the Dual Ichor, Miter, and Atmos. I kind of love all of these, except the melee. Not gonna lie, I'm not saying it's bad, I just don't care for the Incarnon melees. But the Torrid, fantastic. Miter, I enjoy this, I actually find this fun. Dual Toxis, certainly fun. Atmos, yeah, sure, why not? And if you have all those things, you can scroll over here. Rifle, pistol, melee ribbons are available as options, or you can get yourself 20,000 Kuva. And if we check out normal circuit this week, we're looking at Garuda, Baruch, and Hildren as options. Akrithis this week has an Arcane Intention for 10 Pathos Clamps, a Form of Blueprint for 10 Pathos Clamps, an Exilus Warframe Adapter for 20 Pathos Clamps, and a Roken Catalyst Blueprint for 20 Pathos Clamps, 5,000 Kuva for 10 Pathos Clamps, and an Orokin Reactor for 20 Pathos Clamps. Everything else she has is pretty typical. Reminder to check out Archimedia Yanta this week and get your 35,000 Void Plume Pinions. What are they? Kuva, right. 35,000 Kuva for 5 Void Plume Pinions. I've been playing this game forever. Very well. How much platinum have you made since you've become a Patreon?
Over 100K.
45K.
60, 70,000.
20,000.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a week?
12K.
Probably about 5,000.
5,400.
Probably 8K.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a day?
5,400.
Day was probably 4K.
Probably about 3,000.
2K.
What's your favorite method of making platinum that you've learned from me?
Mostly just flipping ribbons and selling warframes.
Probably arbitrations.
Selling sets of Warframes.
I enjoy Zeramon the most.
Imagine how much time and money they've saved. You know where the links are. Checking out Teshin Steel Path Honors. He's got himself a Failed Riven Cipher, which, sure, 20 Steel Essence, and 50,000 Kuva. Yes, please, for 55 Steel Essence. And everybody's favorite asshat has himself a Tenant Ferox, 25.6% heat. You can skip that. Tenant Grigori, 26.8% heat. You can skip that. Tenant Livia, 47.1% magnetic. You could go for this if you wanted to. It's high enough. Might as well if you need it. We have 25.1% heat on the exec. Skip that. And we have a Tenant Agenda's 32.9% toxin. So really not worth it. The only thing is the Livia here at 47.1%. You could wait for something higher, or you could go ahead and splurge. Reminder to stop by Paladino this week and get your Riven mod for 10 Riven Slivers, and then do it again for another 10 Riven Slivers, and then you can grab 35,000 extra Kuva for another 10 Riven Slivers, and then, if you care, you can get 150,000 credits for 5 Riven Slivers. Invigorations are going to be different for everybody, but this is your reminder to check yours out and see what you got this week. Currently, I have a Banshee with plus 250% melee damage, plus 1,000 armor, a Frost with plus 200% melee critical chance and immune to status effects, and a Trinity with plus 100% ability duration, plus 2 energy rate. Like, subscribe, turn notifications on. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hopefully you guys got something out of this video. Looking forward to all the stuff that's happening this coming August, and I will see you guys in the next one.